Beam me in, Threshold Training Network. Buddy, he's going ballistic. Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to make a pineapple upside down cake. Hence the song by Diana Ross, Upside Down. Some of you may know that, some of you won't. If you don't, that's a compliment. Neither you. Okay, so sorry Diana, we just need a little bit of quiet. There we go. So we are going to use the oven today. I'm going to go through the ingredients with you. So for our bottom layer, which actually ends up being our top layer because it's going to be turned upside down, we're going to use a half cup of light brown sugar and 50 grams of melted butter. I'm going to whisk that up until it's smooth, and then we're going to pour that into the bottom of our dish, and then we're going to layer pineapple slices then on top of that, and some cherries as well in the holes. So I have my instructions here beside me to keep me on track. Okay, so that's the first section that we are going to work on. So let's get started. Okay, so we'll get a bowl. Okay, and we need our half cup of brown sugar. I love the smell of brown sugar. It just smells so much more richer. There's a kind of it always reminds me of Christmas or Christmas pudding or something like that. And then we need 50 grams of butter. Okay, so I'll use this one because I have exactly the right amount in there for later on. And again, like last time, this butter has the measurements on it, which is fantastic. So I have to whisk this until it's smooth. So we need a little bit of whisking. Let's get the whisker going. Okay, there we go. I think that's it now. This doesn't seem to be the same as what I seen in my research of making this, but I'm hoping like it's kind of like a smoothie. It's kind of like a peanut butter texture. Okay, so we have to whistle till and pour into cake pan and smooth over surface. So I can't really pour this; it's just sticking. So I'm just going to plunk it in like so. And I'm just going to smooth that if I can. And I didn't have a cake tin either, but I had this Pyrex circular dish, which is oven proof. I'm going to show you now, because you might come into the same issues at home. Maybe this is the right way. Maybe the guy. Oh! I shouldn't have done that. Maybe the guy that I watched making this actually made it wrong, and this is right. So there you go. I've just kind of like smoothed that kind of peanut buttery texture, brown sugar and butter on the bottom of my bacon dish. And next of all, then we have to layer pineapple rings. So I just got these pineapple rings in Aldi, and they're just, you've probably seen these before. Okay, enough messing. Let's layer these on. So hopefully I have enough here. I think I will. Okay, I have one extra one. Okay, so I think what I might do with this is just kind of put this into smaller segments, based on whatnot, and I'll just put them maybe around the gaps. I'll show you what I've done here now because I know it's hard to see. Okay, so There we go. Okay, so that was that whole tin just fitted in there nicely. And then next, what we have to do is we have to place cherries then in the centers or in the holes. Okay, so I'm just going to do it now. This actually looks really nice. Visually, it looks really good. Okay, I'm just going to do them in those sections where I put those smaller segments of pineapple as well, because I don't know what I'm going to use these cherries for. I'm going to have to make this pineapple upside down cake again if it's a success. Okay, give my hands a wash. Oh yeah, so those glazed cherries, I couldn't get them in Lidl or Aldi. So Lidl and Aldi, if you're watching, need to get some glazed cherries, because you might have a lot of people looking to make pineapple upside down cake after watching this video. So there we go. Okay, so it looks cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, so now we have our base. Okay, so 100 grams of melted butter. We need a 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar. So that's just your typical sugar that you have in your house. So I've kind of measured that up here. So pour all that in. Okay, and then whisk until creamy. So we've got it as creamy as I think it needs to be. And I'm going to show you now the texture. Again, it's kind of like similar to maybe like, yeah, probably thicker than peanut butter this time. Add 2 eggs. Okay. So let's crack in 1. 2. Okay. And 2 eggs. Whisk until well mixed. Okay, back to the whisker. Okay. So we've mixed that up, and now it's even kind of creamier now. Okay, so it's moving around inside there. Okay, now add a 1/2 cup of pineapple juice, which I have here. So what, maybe it wasn't quite a 1/2 cup, but that was just the juice from the pineapple slices. That's what I recommend to use. So I'm going to add that all in. Okay. A 1/2 cup of pineapple juice. Sift in 1 cup and 3/4 of all-purpose flour. So I've measured that here. So I suppose this is kind of like a kind of a sponge cake, I suppose, recipe. I think so anyway. Okay. 2 eggs. Sip in this. I always used to be lazy. I think that was wrong with me years ago as well. I was like, sure, why does it need a sieve? Just throw it in. But I'm really trying my best now to do this right. Okay, and we have our flour sifted in. And now we need to add in a teaspoon of salt. I tried to make bread before with a bread maker that my sister gave me, and I was like, how can you go wrong with a bread maker? And the bread was unedible. I don't know what happened. It was so salty, it just tasted like the sea. And a teaspoon of baking powder. These are teaspoons, right? Okay, I'm just terrified to put in too much. Okay, so just going to show you here, just a level teaspoon as proof We add that in. Okay, and whisk until smooth. Okay. Okay, and like in another video, I think that I was saying sometimes you can overdo it. Now I probably would have spent another 5 minutes there whisking, making sure it was really properly whisked. But now because I'm hoping I'm trying to do the things that I didn't used to do, so that maybe it will turn out right. So we have our mixture here now, which I'm just going to show you. So we add over pineapple tin. We're just to go here. So all we have to do now is we're going to add the mixture over this, and then we're going to pop this in the oven for 30 minutes. Okay, so let's hope for the best. Pineapples, and actually the smell of the pineapples right now and the cake mixture is gorgeous. It's really nice. I wish there was a such thing as smell-o-vision, where you could smell what food smelled like
from beyond the screen.
Okay, so let's pop this in. And let's set the timer for 30 minutes. And there we go. So we're going to come back in you're going to come back now in 2 seconds. And we're back. It's ready. Let's see if our pineapple upside down cake is indeed a pineapple upside down cake. Whoa! It looks good. It sure looks good. Okay, so what we need to do now is to stick a toothpick in and see if it's dry. When we take it back out. Okay, a little moist, but I did put it on for like an extra maybe 10 minutes. And I think if I leave it in for any longer, it will be burnt. So I think it's time to bite the bullet and turn this cake upside down. So I'm just going to run the knife along the sides, and it seems to be, it's not resisting the knife, it's just the knife is nicely sliding around so far. So hopefully that means it's going to turn. It seems like there's a lot of juice. Now I just want to remind you that again, this may not turn out whatsoever. It may not be edible, and that's okay, because it's all about giving it a go. And I just want to make sure actually this plate is big enough. Slide this on top. Oh, I hope this plate is not gonna. Oh God. Oh God. I can just take this back off again. And there we have our pineapple upside down cake. Let's see if this truly is edible. And there we go. Slice of pineapple upside down cake. It cooked fine. Okay, we need to do the taste test. Do you know what might be nice on the top of this? Maybe a bit of a sprinkle of cinnamon or something. Okay, so let's go. Oh my god. It is absolutely delicious, guys. It's a success! I think I can move on to making Victoria sponge cake next week. So thanks very much everybody for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. And once again, just to have a look at our upside down pineapple cake. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of the nicest cakes I've made. And I hope you give it a go. If you do, please send me on a picture to my email or to your work WhatsApp, and I'd love to share it on our Instagram if that's okay. And I hope that you enjoy it and that you can share a cake like this with your family and friends over a few days if it lasts that long, because I'm nearly through a slice already. Okay, thank you everybody. Goodbye, and I'll see you next week.